The 14A District Court for County Washington, State of Michigan is out back in central New York.
May be seated. I think we may have lost Miss Lee. I think my don't mind me asking your clients, how many on Ms. McFarland, how many research do you have from 2023? Ballpark.
Not here, Your Honor.
She's not, I think.
So how many does she have since that day?
Yeah.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Do you have those all someplace relatively convenient that you can, okay. So on that one, I'm going to set it for the 16th at 9. Next week, that's why I don't set stuff myself. I've got prelims that day. So I'm going to set it for the 16th at 9. Can you send to Miss Lee the ledger?
Yes.
As well as those research?
If I have them.
If you have them.
When I get them.
When you get them.
So what are the research dates? That from June?
From June 23 forward. That's it. As to the issue, and I know they don't know about this regarding the lump sum payment, if you could communicate that to her, to Ms. Lee.
My client will communicate it to Ms. McFarland.
Okay. Good enough. Okay. That'll work. Okay. So that does that.
Thank you.
Yep. Pardon? That's a bench trial. Who else I got out here? New Park Ridge versus Tubbs.
James Fink for the plaintiff.
Come on up.
Quick legal note. A motion to seize, property asks the court to authorize taking assets to satisfy a judgment, reassigning to the sheriff signals, seeking reliability over a private firm. Would you trust the sheriff more?
Your name?
Sherry Tubbs.
All right. Ms. Tubbs, this is a termination case. And where are we on this case?
We still have, to our knowledge, an unauthorized occupant who's on the sex offender list residing in the unit. I checked the sex offender registry today. It still shows that Willie Gardner, also known as Mon Garner, or Gardner, is residing in the unit. And, Your Honor, it's unauthorized occupant and it's a violation of the HUD rules.
For one, I never knew that he were on a sex offenders list, and I had no knowledge of any of his mail coming to my residence.
Why?
I didn't.
I mean, if mail comes to the house, wouldn't you see his name on it?
That's what I'm saying. I never received any mail to my apartment for Mr. Gardner. And I had no idea he was visiting until I found out about him being on the sex offenders.
My understanding, it's more than just visiting. He's using your address.
That's what I'm saying. I had no knowledge to that.
Let me just
Okay.
When he's using your address, he's saying that that's where he is residing. Because that's what he has to report.
I was not aware of that. I told the office that too when they showed me the sex offenders papers when I went to talk with manager.
Your Honor, may I ask you a couple questions?
Yes.
Ms. Tubbs, what's your relationship to Willie Gardner?
I used to be his girlfriend.
And Is he still living at your house?
No, he is not.
And,
He's never lived there.
when's the last time he stayed there?
I'm not sure. Probably a couple months, maybe. Spent the
couple
night.
months?
Yeah.
So
But I
recently.
have not, since I found out he was on the registry list, I have not. He have not.
Ma'am, so that you understand, here's the problem. If he's using that address and you have a relationship to him, the problem's going to be that you could potentially just be on the hook because that's a violation.
Okay.
And it may be the type of violation that can't be necessarily corrected because it's happened. Yes.
Well, so I had this great idea that we would do an inspection. No men's clothes there would mean that Mr. Gardner isn't staying there. But we think that two of Ms. Tubbs' adult sons are living there, even though it's a one-bedroom unit and they're not authorized occupants either. So just doing an inspection won't tell us anything.
Ma'am, do you still have communication with him at all?
I haven't in a while.
All right. Because that address has to change.
Okay.
And quite frankly, I'm going to go by whatever. It should have never been put there in the
Correct.
first place. But the fact that you had a relationship with him at the time that he did that is problematic from my standpoint, because there would have been mail at least coming from the state of Michigan to that address.
Okay.
So I'm going to set this for trial. It's going to be quick one way or another, because like I said, ma'am, the violation has already occurred. You need to find him, do whatever. That address needs to change. If that address is that address on the date of trial, I'm done.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I just point out for Ms. Tubbs that her sons are not allowed to live there either. That's not part of this case. We gave her a notice based on the sex offender registry, but there's been some problems and we cannot have unauthorized occupants. We cannot permit it.
You understand, ma'am?
Okay.
It's not part of the case, but are they there?
No, my son, he has his own apartment.
Okay.
And my other son, he lives with his girlfriend.
They have any clothes there?
No,
Okay. Will you let somebody inspect your apartment?
of course.
Okay. Make arrangements with Ms. Baylor? You don't?
I'd like that done today.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I'll set non-jury trial on this matter for September 16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
All right. And
All right.
so you better get to him, make sure that address is changed.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor. Thank you.
New Park Ridge versus Kelly Hall.
Thank you for the plaintiff.
Proof of service matters. Without it, courts hesitate to act. The judge's right to demand documented notice before reassigning. Tell me, paperwork or speed? Which matters more to you when justice is at stake?
Hello.
Hello, Kelly Hall.
All right. And where are we on this case?
I wasn't contacting legal aid. My phone had ended up breaking. Okay.
All right, go ahead, man.
Okay. But Your Honor, I don't even want to fight with this situation. I just need a little time to move. I got other legal things going on that I need
How
to
much?
take care
30
of.
days?
Please.
October 1st, 30th, we'll get a writ on the 1st.
Does that work?
Yes.
September 30th? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
Thank
about
you
if we
so
do a
much.
judgment that gets set aside if she surrenders possession?
Will that work for you, ma'am?
What do that mean?
That means there'll be a judgment in place that they can act upon, but if you vacate the premises by the date that you're supposed to vacate, they'll set aside the judgment, so you don't have to.
Can I at least have until October the 1st, please?
Looks like you can have until October 0.5, because I got one no and one yes. What's
The first is a Wednesday.
just
The third.
Wednesday the 1st? So, Your Honor, we'll leave it at the 30th. We can't submit anything until the 1st.
Right.
And if she moves on the 1st, we'll let the court know.
Thank you.
Works for you?
Yes.
Hearing or consent?
By hearing.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem. All right.
I need a copy of that or?
The judgment.
Okay.
Okay, then you need a copy, so we'll sign off and then I'll send it down.
And Your Honor, I don't mean to make things worse for Ms. Hall or for anyone. This is a result of a series of disturbances, and given that she's going to be there another month, I'd just like to remind her that she needs to comply with the terms of the lease during this month.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay. And so that you also understand, I'll take whatever action I need to take if they have to bring this back before me before the 30th.
That's right.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Jen.
Big stakes here. $8,140 owed in subsidized housing hinges on recertification and lease validity. Contracts and admin rules can be decisive. Would you settle, pay under, protest, or litigate? What's your move?
The judgment, there's also a sex offender registered at her place, which we'd like to be corrected before she vacates so that whoever moves in next doesn't have a sex offender tied to her address or his address.
His mail been stopped coming from there.
Well,
It's been stopped. That's why I'm going through what I'm going through right now.
Not part of our case, Your Honor, but
I know,
we want to try to get this cleared up.
I think
I'll talk to the DOC when she moves out.
Yo, and I have a case against this man and everything, so.
okay, but so here's the thing. The best way to handle it, quite frankly, is to contact the Michigan State Police. Let them know that he is not at that residence.
They know.
Well, no, but okay, don't do what I tell you to do.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm just saying, they don't want a problem with the new resident coming in. You don't want a problem where you're moving either.
Right.
Right? So the best way to do it is to make sure you got it on record that they are not residing there.
Okay. And the state, you said? The state police?
Yes, the Michigan State Police.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, so I'm going to sign off on this and then we're all set.
Thank you.
All right, so good luck to you.
Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
You too. Court stands in recess.
Thank you. It's all in relation to Joe Hall and Ken Hall and